I decided to apply for the program because it was a unique topic for the semester. New media really appealed to me. I'm a literary and cultural studies major with a concentration in film, and I've always had an artistic background. I graduated from arts high school, and this just seemed the right, way to go.
I knew that as a government major, I really needed to have, to create like a base for myself in DC, thinking about career-wise and internships, and I felt like just going to DC for a semester would be the best opportunity for me to be able to network, to learn more about the DC life and culture, and to learn about the financial crisis, which has been a huge implication for policy and government in the past 3 years.
She's much more about experiential learning, so you're never going to be in your dorm room or your apartment going over 500 flashcards to cram for the test. You want to get out, experience things, and use that knowledge for your writing, for your paper, for your project.
Professor Chang is by far the best professor I've had at William & Mary because in the DC program he's very hands-on, he's relatable to all of the students, and he is genuinely concerned with your life and what you're doing.
Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have this, discussion, this open-ended discussion based on the readings that we've had throughout the course, and then Fridays we have this lecture series where we visit, places like National Geographic, which, they roll out the red carpet for us. They give us these massive books, and they're really nice. They give us a perspective, behind the scenes that I don't think a lot of people get to see. So.
The workload was certainly difficult. It's very hard to manage having an internship and taking a senior seminar style course, but both the administration at William & Mary, the folks who ran my internship at the Center for American Progress, and Professor Chang all understood all those things.
The best part is I've gotten to write, I've gotten to blog, I've gotten to take pictures, I've gotten so many bylines and so much experience. Like, I've seen how a magazine runs from top to bottom. We even got to go to the printing press to see how they put it together. I've gotten to see how a magazine's website runs from top to bottom. And my writing has vastly improved because you're writing all the time. And my primary responsibility is I'm a fact checker. So I can find any piece of information you want. And I think these skills are really going to benefit me in any job, even if it's not in journalism, even if it's just probably anything in the professional world.
The housing at the Buchanan was like a 5-star hotel. It was very classy, and the accommodations were top shape and fully furnished. My parents said that it was nothing like what you should expect when you're first getting into the real world.
I would have to say that the entire thing was just the most vital aspect of college. It really was, because it brought you out of your shell, brought you to a new city. I was sort of familiar with DC. I had lived in it before for a summer, but with the DC program, it was almost like you retained that small community feeling of William & Mary, which is really important to me. But in the context of a larger city where you got to do so much more networking, you got to see more things. I mean, a study break involved going to the monuments or just hopping on the metro and going to a museum. It was just such a vital experience and something that I wouldn't trade for anything.
I would advise anyone I talk to apply for the program. I think a lot of people like myself are under the impression that it's a program mainly geared towards political science or econ or government, just because of the nature of the capital. But what they don't realize is that the program each semester changes and caters towards a different group of people, a different interest on campus. And so really just to look into it as something to go after. It's probably been one of the greatest programs I've done on campus, and I've done summer study abroad programs with William & Mary and a number of different extracurricular and service trips, and honestly, this one has just been so like powerful in shaping the way I look at what I want to do in the future. It's really like pushed me in the direction I want to go.
William & Mary in Washington is an incredible experience to spend a semester in DC studying a topic you truly care about. Not only do you get to take advantage of an amazing, vibrant city, but you also get real-world experience in an internship, class time with the William & Mary professor, and all the resources that William & Mary has to offer on campus.
It was the greatest 4 months of my life.